Exciting news, everybody! I have completed another chapter of this new Phoenix Files book that I am co-writing with the help of a robot. If you'd like to catch up on the first 2 chapters before you watch this one, I'll put a link in the description, but like I've said before, I don't think it really matters. Chapter 3. The paperclip drove into my head and I collapsed back down into the dirt. Calvin pushed and pushed, and it actually hurt for a long time. How could I possibly concentrate on homework with a little metal stick in my mind? Please, I said hurriedly, this is not what I want you to do. Jordan rolled up on my roller and started biting Calvin on the edge of his arms. He turned around and she leaned forward and said, "The woman on the roller is going to bruise you." Calvin looked up and he pulled out a scream. "I don't like that. I'm out of here." He stood up and walked away. "What happened this time?" said Jordan as she smiled at me. "I rolled too much and then I stopped," I said. Jordan pulled me up again and we headed for the front entrance to the school. Tank called out like a bird as we reached him. "That sounded so familiar," I said. "Thanks," said Tank. "I learned it from someone gentler and bumpier than me." "Alright, that's not really helpful right now. Let's keep moving towards the room with the books." Jordan, Tank and I sprinted across the school to the library. It was pretty hard to figure out how to get into it, until Jordan turned her bike into a black hole and opened the door with one hand. "Wait," I said. "You're the blood in my stomach and the screaming in my mind. I want to be in touch with you all day. Why don't we get into a couple and then marry each other?" Jordan gasped. She leaned against me and nodded up and down. "You are absolutely cutting edge." "Kiss on the lips," said Tank. So I quickly made my mouth into a little ditch and went over to press it on Jordan's mouth. That's so weird. "I think we should probably think about what was next," I said. "Mr. Hanger said the first thing we need was in this room." I pulled my mouth back off Jordan's and went into the room. "What do you see?" said Jordan. The lights flashed on above our heads, and we moved exactly like something out of a secret spy agency into the middle of the room. And right there, on the ground between us and the 2 security guards patrolling behind the bookshelves was... "Georgia?" said Jordan. She leapt forward and started checking over her head. Georgia smiled. "Yes, Jordan. I saw Michael glinting in the moonlight. I saw Peter laughing as the whole world flickered off. I saw Officer Calvin hiding ducks from his own family. And I saw you 2 getting pushed out of a helicopter and falling down, down, down into a circle of 13 men in white robes." "What are you talking about?" I said slowly. "I saw it all in my mind," said Georgia. "It was almost like a bird's song." I looked at Tank. "They call me the bird," he murmured. Whatever was going on here, Tank was already halfway into the main part of it. And that's the end of chapter 3. Will George's prophecy come to pass? Is Tank really the bird? Will Luke and Jordan go through with their wedding? I don't know. Let's find out in the next chapter of this book that, I guess, probably needs a title. Suggestions welcome. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel. That's the right direction. Click here to watch a playlist of these videos, or click here to watch my latest video, or click here to watch the God and Science series to balance out the trash I just put into your brain. See you next time!